Hello, good evening and welcome. This is 6 p.m. Prime coming to you live from the national capital in India today, on India Today. And ladies and gentlemen, as you've been hearing, the seriousness of the situation possibly not still dawning down a few people. I'm coming to you live from market in the national capital. This is the Lajpat Nagar market, and as there have been repeated appeals being made one after another that please just get out if it is absolutely necessary. You'll still see a lot of people thronging to these markets, in fact, for shopping, largely for leisure. This is at a time when Delhi is reporting almost 25,000 cases every day. Our health infrastructure is completely swamped, and a lockdown has been, or a curfew for 1 week has been announced. This, ladies and gentlemen, is on all of us. And we can, from the comfort of our drawing rooms, can just keep blaming the governments while displaying such callous behavior. I want to start with the top numbers, the big march of the coronavirus, where we are standing as a country today in India. As far as the total number of coronavirus cases are concerned, the active cases in country right now stand at 19,29,329. In the last 24 hours, 2,73,810. Once again, a record-breaking number in India. 1,619 people have lost their lives. All right, now, in fact, very quickly, coming to the national capital, where we are standing and business as usual, at least in this market, which is supposed to be completely shut here in Lajpat Nagar. Delhi numbers, let me first tell you, active cases are 74,941. In the last 24 hours, 25,462 cases have been reported in the national capital. 161 people have lost their lives. It is a very, and I can't insist more on the fact, we are in a very dire situation as far as the national capital and the entire country is concerned. So at a time when we are seeing continuous daily record rise in the number of cases of coronavirus across the national capital, let me now tell you that the Chief Minister today has come out and announced relocking of Delhi once again. So a curfew will start from 10 p.m. tonight and will go on till 5 a.m. on Monday. That's what the announcement is, and this is all in effort to try and break the chain of the massive surge of the COVID-19 cases. Take a look.
Delhi relocking itself. Amid a sharp COVID spike,
मुझे उम्मीद है कि ये छोटा लॉकडाउन
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal announced a 6-day lockdown from 10 p.m. on Monday night till 5 a.m. next Monday, saying the sweeping curbs will help the capital's healthcare system from collapsing.
दिल्ली के अंदर कोरोना की परिस्थिति काफ़ी गंभीर है। अभी तक हमने दिल्ली के अंदर हेल्थ सिस्टम को बड़े अच्छे तरीके से मैनेज किया। दिल्ली में चौथी वेव आई है। आज 25,000 केस आए हैं। अब दिल्ली का हेल्थ सिस्टम अपनी सीमा तक पहुंच गया है। हमारा हेल्थ सिस्टम अब बहुत ज़्यादा तनाव में है। मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि हमारा हेल्थ सिस्टम अभी कोलैप्स किया है, लेकिन आज हमारा हेल्थ सिस्टम बहुत ज़्यादा तनाव में है।
While only essential activities and marriages with 50 guests will be allowed, all malls, markets, gyms and private offices will remain shut. The Chief Minister also appealed with folded hands to the migrant workers not to leave Delhi as the lockdown will be over in just 6 days.
पिछली बार जब देश में लॉकडाउन लगा था, हमने देखा कि किस तरह बड़ी संख्या में प्रवासी मजदूर अपने गांव जाने लगे थे। उनसे मैं ख़ास तौर से हाथ जोड़ के अपील करना चाहता हूं, ये छोटा सा लॉकडाउन है, 6 दिन का, दिल्ली छोड़ के मत जाइएगा। मुझे उम्मीद है कि ये छोटा लॉकडाउन है और छोटा ही रहेगा। मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि शायद बढ़ाने की ज़रूरत ना पड़े।
Immediately after the lockdown was announced, mad rushes were reported from most liquor vents in Delhi as people rushed in to stock up on alcohol. Many were seen violating the COVID norms, falling over one another to buy booze.
Crowds of people at grocery stores and liquor shops has begun. We are currently at Daryaganj, and behind me you can see one of the Sarkari liquor stores, and you can see people trying to stock up even though there is only a 1 week lockdown. People are basically stocking up.
हम लेने आए एक बोतल 2 कौए। इसलिए लेने आए कि ये अल्को इसमें इंजेक्शन फायदा नहीं करेगा, ये अल्को फायदा करेगी। हाँ, ये जितनी दारू बिकती है उतने बंदे सही रहेंगे, जो शराबी है।
एक हफ्ते का नहीं सर, हम तो मंगलवार से नवरात्रि खत्म है उसके बाद का लेने आए हैं। उससे पहले तो पियेंगे नहीं।
मैं तो पीता नहीं हूँ, मैं दोस्त के लिए लेने आया हूँ, किसी के लिए। हाँ, लेने एक हफ्ते के लिए आया हूँ।
Many others were seen resorting to panic buying. Sabzi Mandi area in Daryaganj saw shoppers polishing off stocks.
Crowds have come in at the grocery stores, at Sabzi Mandis and at liquor stores. This is the Sabzi Mandi at Daryaganj, and you can see the huge number of people who have come in here to stock up for the next week.
सामना तो करना ही पड़ेगा। इस ढंग से बाहर निकल रहे हैं हम लोग कि भाई फटाफट सामान मिले ना मिले, बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है।
150 रुपए के 1 किलो नींबू मिले मुझे, समझ गया। अब मंडी में जो आलू 12 रुपए किलो था वो 20 रुपए किलो कर दिया इन्होंने।
People are complaining that prices have already risen in the Sabzi Mandis.
Delhi witnessed over 25,000 cases on Sunday, with hospital beds, medicines and oxygen supply struggling. Will fresh curves help the city to rein in runway rise in COVID norms? With Anisha Mathur in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Okay, so let me very quickly give you a brief lowdown on what all is open in Delhi, what all is allowed, whether that is going to be practically in fact implemented or followed. At least this market gives us a very different sense, but only essential services will be allowed in the curfew, which is going to start from tonight. Marriage functions with 50 people, 50 guests are going to be allowed. Air, rail and road travelers with ticket will be allowed. Students with examination cards are going to be allowed. Devotees at religious places will not be allowed. Private offices will have to work from home. Bar, restaurants not allowed. Salons, gyms not allowed. Gyms and sports complexes not allowed. Political gatherings will also be not allowed. In principle, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this entire situation, what essentially you would be told that markets in theory are shut. Where I'm standing right now gives you a complete different sense. This is one market in South Delhi, which is quite a popular market where we are standing, and you would see it's largely business as usual, and a lot of people coming in. And I can vouch for the fact that these are not all those who have come in for extremely essential buying for the commodities or are rushed to buy the commodities for the next 1 week or so. It is casual shoppers. For them, it's business as usual, despite every single day we putting out stories after stories of horror people are facing because of COVID-19. There is breaking news coming in right now. In fact, despite the Chief Minister's appeal in Delhi that the migrant laborers should stay put, hundreds of migrant laborers have gathered at the Anand Vihar bus stand and would want, in fact, to leave right now. This is the fear factor which is playing out as they fear repeat of what happened last year during the first nationwide lockdown.
Lockdown, liquor up. The big booze rush. Race for dawa and daru in Delhi. Massive crowds at Delhi liquor vendors. Rush to stock up on alcohol. Booze Brigade breaks COVID norms.
So, I don't know how to introduce the story. You've seen what we are trying to show you. Like there are so many people just shopping for pleasure here at the Lajpat Nagar market. As soon as the curfew was announced, the biggest rush was seen outside the liquor vends in Delhi, where there was absolutely zero social distancing. I mean, in a bid to try and secure a bottle of liquor, possibly, people were risking their lives all across the national capital. Take a look.
Kashmiri Gate, you see lines at two places. One, of course, is the liquor store, which has a long line of tipplers waiting to stock up for the 6-day lockdown. But another line is here at this travel agency, which is selling tickets for people who want to go out of Delhi. With the 6-day lockdown announced in the city, both these places are seeing a high footfall and people waiting to get what they need. Liquor stores are seeing a huge crowd gathering outside minutes after the announcement for the lockdown was made.
दिल्ली में एक हफ्ते की लॉकडाउन का ऐलान हुआ और शराब की दुकानों के बाहर लंबी कतार देखने के लिए मिल रही है। इस वक्त हम पूर्वी दिल्ली के निर्माण विहार में मौजूद हैं और यहाँ पर आप देखिए लोग किस तरह से इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं और कुछ लोग अपने हाथ में कुछ इस अंदाज में ये देखिए पॉलीथिन में शराब खरीद कर लेकर भी जा रहे हैं और कुछ लोग ऐसे भी हैं जो यहाँ पर बैग लेकर पहुँचे हुए हैं। ये देखिए इतना बड़ा बैग इनके हाथ में है। ये मुझे लगता है कि करीब एक हफ्ते के लिए जिस तरह से ये ट्रैवल पर जा रहे हो, लेकिन क्या आपको उम्मीद है कि इस पूरे बैग में आप शराब ले जा पाओगे?
नहीं, 4-5 बोतल ले लेंगे एक हफ्ते के लिए बस।
मिल पा रही है शराब आपको?
मिल रही है भाई साहब, बियर ले जा रहे हैं।
हाँ, आपको कौन सी खरीदनी थी?
जो खरीदनी थी वो तो मिल नहीं पाई।
अच्छा, जो खरीदना चाह रहे हैं वो मिल नहीं पा रहे। ऐसे कई लोग शिकायत कर रहे हैं, तो क्या उपलब्ध नहीं है यहाँ पर?
देखो जो उपलब्ध है वो देना नहीं चाह रहे।
हाँ,
अंदर माल है, स्टॉक है, या तो जो बेचते हैं जो लोग उनके लिए स्टॉक कर रखा है इन्होंने, ये देना नहीं चाह रहे।
दिल्ली में लॉकडाउन का ऐलान हुए अभी घंटे भर भी नहीं बीता है, लेकिन तैयारी दिल्ली वालों ने शुरू कर दी है। तैयारी कहीं अस्पताल की नहीं है, ये तैयारी है शराब के ठेके की। आप देख सकते हैं कि जहां पर लोग मरीज अस्पतालों में एम्बुलेंसों की कतार है, यहाँ लोगों की कतार दूसरी वजह से है, और वो है शराब खरीदने के लिए कि लॉकडाउन हफ्ते भर का हुआ है तो उसकी का इंतजाम, उसकी व्यवस्था कैसे की जाए।
You see, it's just not, the reason was not just to tell you and somehow make fun of these people. The fact is, this sets priorities. We can blame the government, and yes, of course, they had to do a lot more than they already have. But the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, what about all of us? What is it that we are doing to make the situation slightly better? Just look at this market where I'm standing, and Dinesh will just try and pan and show you all across. Please tell me what was so essential for people just to come here and buy some clothes today, or just to come in the market to chill and, just come here and stand and just go through the market. There are so many people. Every single day, there are hundreds and hundreds of people, those who are dying because of the coronavirus. And, even after that, you see people thronging to all these markets with absolute ease. On paper, technically, these markets are supposed to be shut till April 30th. You will find policemen here, in fact, those who are walking to challan people without any mask. But the fact is that this market is supposed to be shut. Why is this market open? Why are there so many people, those who are just chilling in the market? That question I don't have an answer to that question. And this is this at a time. And I just want to play out when the chief minister of this city, of this state, has gone on record to say that there is severe strain on the hospital resources, on the medical resources, severe crunch of the ICU beds, severe crunch of the oxygen, severe crunch of testing in the city, and that's the kind of response that citizens are in fact giving out, even at a crucial juncture. Listen in to what Arvind Kejriwal said.
ICU बेड्स की खासकर काफ़ी कमी हो गई है। लगभग सारे दिल्ली के ICU बेड्स मिला के 100 से भी कम ICU बेड्स पूरे दिल्ली में बचे हैं। ऑक्सीजन की भी काफ़ी कमी है। कल रात को एक प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल ने हमें बताया कि उनके यहाँ काफ़ी ज़्यादा कमी हो गई थी, जिसकी वजह से त्रासदी होते होते बची।
So you heard the Chief Minister sounding a very, very grave warning. What does this shortage mean? What does running out of ventilators, ICU beds in the city mean? Because it's just not about me telling you. Let me now tell you the very desperate situation that we have seen all across Delhi. Every single day, me and my friends and colleagues are only getting calls, helpless calls from people, and despite that, we see the kind of callous response from most of us. Take a look at what the Chief Minister was talking about and how it translates onto the ground.
Monster COVID surge has led to healthcare facilities stretching thin in the national capital. Hospitals are fastly running out of bed. India Today reached out to Satyavadi Raja Harish Chandra Hospital to check if beds are available for COVID patients.
नमस्कार सर, राजा हरिचंद्र हेल्पलाइन।
राजा हरिचंद्र हेल्पलाइन से बोल रहे हैं सर?
हाँ सर, बोल रहा हूँ सर।
सर, पेशेंट को एडमिट कराना है, आईसीयू बेड, ऑक्सीजन बेड चाहिए सर।
आईसीयू बेड तो अवेलेबल नहीं है सर हमारे यहाँ। नॉर्मल वो बेड है विथ ऑक्सीजन, वो भी डॉक्टर डिसाइड करते हैं कि मतलब कि इसको लगना है कि नहीं लगना है। कितना ऑक्सीजन कितना है सर?
ऑक्सीजन बेड अवेलेबल है?
नहीं, नॉर्मल ऑक्सीजन बेड अवेलेबल है, जिसमें कि 90 से SpO2 94 के बीच में जो दिन का होता है।
अच्छा।
तो उनको रख लेते हैं सर।
अच्छा।
तो ये बेड तो अवेलेबल, लेकिन अगर सर मान लीजिए 90 से नीचे है तो HDU और उसकी जरूरत पड़ती है, ICU की जरूरत पड़ती है।
हाँ।
तो वो बेड अवेलेबल नहीं है सर हमारे पास।
90 से नीचे वाला ही चाहिए था।
हाँ, 90 से नीचे वाला अवेलेबल नहीं है सर। HDU बेड हमारे यहाँ फुल है, ICU नहीं है सर हमारे यहाँ।
The situation is grim in other big hospitals across the city.
As COVID cases continue to rise rapidly in the capital, the dire situation continues. The city is rapidly running out of hospital beds. According to the Delhi government's Corona app, there are 2,785 regular COVID beds available in the capital, but only 51 ICU beds. What is even more worrying is that most of the government hospitals and many of the private hospitals have actually run out of beds. If you look at the Corona dashboard of the Delhi government, AIIMS Trauma Center has only 4 beds available. RML only has 1 ICU bed now available. Gangaram Hospital only has 4 ICU beds now available.
Owing to bed shortage, several have been left in lurch. An MCD employee from Delhi's Azadpur roamed around with his COVID-positive wife in an auto rickshaw, desperately looking for an oxygenated bed.
उस एरिया में कोई और हॉस्पिटल नहीं था?
उधर कोई नहीं था, यहाँ आया था, यहाँ भी इन्होंने दिया नहीं, और थोड़ा सा 1-8 घंटा ऑक्सीजन भी देते तो कुछ आराम मिले, और कल रात से बहुत बुरा हाल।
आप कितनी देर से खड़े हो यहाँ?
1 घंटा हो गया। इस ऑटो वाले को लेकर परेशान है, अब रखूँ तो कहाँ रखूँ?
For the non-COVID patients, it's no less a harrowing time. They are faced with delay in treatment as hospitals are bursting at the seams.
हमको पंत हॉस्पिटल के लिए रेफ़र किया गया था, मगर पंत हॉस्पिटल वालों ने उसकी फाइल को झेला नहीं। बच्चा मेरा लड़का है जो हार्ट पेशेंट है, तो उन्होंने कहा जी फाइल को, ये हार्ट पेशेंट इसमें लिखा नहीं गया है कि डिपार्टमेंट, इसलिए आप राम मनोहर लोहिया हॉस्पिटल में चले जाइए। राम मनोहर लोहिया हॉस्पिटल में यहाँ दिखाया तो डॉक्टर ने उसका पानी निकाला पेट में से और एक्सरे लिया। उसके बाद में 5 दिन का समय दे दिया। अब 5 दिन से हम 5 आदमी बाहर पड़े हुए हैं और अभी तक ट्रीटमेंट नहीं हो पा रहा है।
The crisis also reflects itself in the crematoriums being overburdened.
We are right now at Nigambodh Ghat, which is the largest cremation facility in the national capital, and even they had to increase their capacity from 38 to 68 pyres, which are designated for COVID dead bodies. We are here at Nigambodh Ghat, and you can see that there is a queue, a long queue outside each and every counter.
कल का यहाँ पर कोविड का 55 था।
55 कल पूरे दिन में आई हैं। सिर्फ कोविड की जो बॉडीज आई हैं 55।
नॉर्मल कल 71 थी। आज अभी भी हमारी दोनों लगा के 55 तो अभी कोविड की अभी पहुँच गई है। अभी तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि आज कम से कम 70 या 75 पहुँचेगा।
Facing acute shortage of beds and record surge in COVID cases, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal wrote to centre asking for 7,000 out of 10,000 beds at centre-run hospitals to be reserved for COVID patients. With Anisha Mathur, Ram Kinkar Singh and Tanushree Pandey in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now our wishes for a speedy recovery for 88-year-old former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who has now tested positive for coronavirus. But now I want to, shift focus. We showed you how there is shortage of beds, something that everybody should be very, very scared and worried about. But the government of Delhi is trying to, augment the facilities. One such facility is now being prepared and is functional at the Commonwealth Games Village. Take a look at this report filed by my colleague Kamaljit Sandhu. Now, the government, looking at sports arenas, stadiums to, augment the facilities for the beds, dedicated beds for COVID-19.
As Delhi reels under the COVID crisis, a lockdown has been announced for a week by Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. But here is the preparation done by the Delhi government announcing of 1,500 beds in 3 different locations. We are here at the Commonwealth location. Remember, the badminton hall, this Commonwealth game ground now being turned into a hospital cum bed facility. And remember, this is being run for Doctors for You, an NGO, but many of these doctors are now voluntarily being associated. On one side, you'll see Saina Nehwal's poster. On the other, it is PV Sindhu's poster, and in between are these hospital beds. And remember, even as Delhi reels under crisis, this is an SOS arrangement being done. Clearly, is lockdown the answer? Many would say breaking the chain, which was expected last year, has not really happened. But will this bring in a temporary reprieve, enough to prepare the state governments? Remember, a massive blame game of sorts is already taking place. Clearly, when we talk about preparations, all this being readied at this point of time, whether we're talking about equipment, but it's the next few days or perhaps months that will now ensure that whatever preparation is being done does fructify, and this does provide to be a savior of sorts. Remember, Rose Avenue, Yamuna Sports Complex and the Commonwealth Games all being prepared now as makeshift hospitals. With camera person Nasir Khan, this is Kamaljit Sandhu in Delhi for India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.